Bitch, how are you gonna get back to Earth? Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 25th episode of the show Power Rangers in Space, as well as the 275th episode overall, titled Always a Chance. We start this episode off at a power plant where Quantrons are guarding some controls while guys are passed out. A monster is using his tongue to absorb data, apparently from the computers. The Rangers show up morphed, looking into the room, seeing that the monster is apparently sucking up knowledge. They decide to go in and they fire at the monster before he leaves. His name is Liz Wizard, apparently. He then demonstrates his knowledge stealing by using his tongue to switch places with Andros. Excuse me, what? He runs outside, still stuck to Andros. The Rangers get the Quantrons away from Andros and they're taking out their individual weapons, attacking Liz Wizard. He wraps around Cassie, who can't get free, so Carlos uses his lunar lance coming toward Liz Wizard, who switches places with Cassie, and Carlos hits her pretty hard. Carlos then goes after him, but he disappears with the Quantrons. Carlos goes over, making sure Cassie is okay, who complains about her shoulder as she kinda passes out. Then Carlos gets stupid angry. On the ship, Alpha and Cassie are playing space checkers and she's in a sling. Carlos comes in sheepishly, and she says in a few more days she'll be fine. Carlos wants to apologize to her, saying that it's all his fault. Cassie says it was an accident, so don't worry about it. Like that one time that you hit someone to become soccer team captain or whatever. Carlos doesn't accept that it was an accident though, leaving. Seems like a repetitive problem for Carlos. Meanwhile, Liz Wizard is, I guess, depositing data into a computer on the Dark Fortress, and Astronema thinks that with this info, they can build a big weapon to destroy Earth. Liz Wizard says that he's still missing a key piece of info, and Astronema tells him to go get it then. Meanwhile, oh hey, Phenomenus, Bulk, and Skull. I honestly forgot about them. They're getting out of their van, but Liz Wizard is there, saying that Phenomenus is the genius that he needs for this. Also, Carlos is standing by, thinking about Cassie. A nice little flashback. He then sees Phenomenus and crew running away from Liz Wizard, who fires on them. Carlos runs over, but he starts shaking so bad, clearly nervous to morph because of what happened last time. He holds up his morpher, and he remembers Cassie telling him that it was an accident. Let's rock it! Black flips into the scene, and Phenomenus runs away. Carlos then takes on Liz Wizard, who is bouncing all around, but then he disappears when he throws him. How many hidden talents does this guy have? Then he comes out, tossing Carlos by his feet. Then he disappears again. What the hell? He's then swiping, hitting Carlos down. Carlos cannot focus though, but he tries again against Liz Wizard, but he gets hit down. Then, here comes freaking Adam Park, kicking Liz Wizard down. Love this moment. Liz Wizard then attacks both of them, and Adam is doing great against this monster, and man, I miss Johnny Youngbosch on this show. He does an awesome kick, hitting Liz Wizard down. Carlos is useless as hell. Let's just get rid of him and have normal Adam on the team. Liz Wizard then teleports out and Carlos powers down, shaking hands with Adam. Carlos then immediately starts to vent about how he needs Adam's help. Elsewhere, Carlos explains that he's afraid that he's going to make a wrong move again, and Adam says that when you're a ranger, nothing is for certain. He tells him not to worry about it because every ranger has their doubts. Carlos doesn't know what else to do, and Adam tells him to follow him. Time for a training montage. They're running upstairs, doing push-ups, boxing, etc. Now, Carlos is blindfolded and Alpha is cheering him on, but Adam is kicking his ass anyways. What if someone in this park is just seeing a robot hanging out? Carlos tries again and he's just getting mad, swinging at everything. Carlos can't let his intuition take over, so he rips off the blindfold, telling Adam that he's wasting his time. I'm no Power Ranger. He goes to leave, but Adam puts his hand on him, saying his name. But Carlos just runs away like a little bitch anyways. Alpha asks if he'll be okay, and Adam says that his job isn't easy, so he has to make his own decision. Adam says that he wishes he was still a ranger sometimes, and he pulls out the power morpher that he had. Alpha freaks out, saying that he can't use it because the power coins were destroyed, even though there's one there, so morphing could destroy him. Alpha is freaked out, and honestly so am I, because how did Homeboy get that? On the ship, Carlos is in civilian clothes, handing over his morpher and communicator. TJ tells him that he can't quit, and Carlos just walks away, saying that he has to quit before he hurts someone else again. Bitch, how are you gonna get back to Earth? On the Dark Fortress, Astronema says that Liz Wizard has failed her one too many times, and Astronema doesn't care, going to kill him. But Ecliptor points out that the Black Ranger is alone on Earth, so she gives him one more shot. Also, Elgar falls down. Carlos then shows up with Adam and Alpha, and Adam starts to talk about how he's going to go train with him around the lake. But Carlos tells him that he's not a Power Ranger anymore, walking away. Then, explosions! Here comes Liz Wizard, who is kicking Carlos's ass, and Quantrons come in, which Adam takes care of pretty easily. Way too easily compared to the others. Why did this dude retire again? Bring him back. Carlos gets bitch slapped onto the ground, and Adam reaches into his bag, taking out his morpher. Alpha tells him not to, and Carlos tells him don't, but it's too late. It's morphin' time! Here comes Mighty Morphin Black, and he saves Carlos, telling him to run away. Now it's Mighty Morphin Black versus Liz Wizard, which is kinda surreal. Carlos then stops running, looking back. Also, Adam is losing power, fading in and out of his morphed form in a nice bit of green screen work. He gets hit back onto the ground. Carlos then makes a face, running back to the fight. He flies in, tackling Liz Wizard, but he gets tossed back down. The others then come in, taking on the Quantrons, and Cassie brought Carlos' morpher, throwing it to him. He jumps up, catching it. Adam tells him that he can do it. Carlos says that he's the Black Ranger again. Let's rock it! Seriously, imagine someone just walking by during this. Carlos takes out the Lunar Lance, using it on the Quantrons, and he sees that Adam is tied up with the tongue again, and Carlos is mid-air again, and Liz Wizard switches places with Adam. Carlos then uses Adam's shoulder as a step, hitting Liz Wizard down. I feel like that would still hurt Adam's shoulder. Astronema sees that they now have 2 Black Rangers, and they fire the saddle lasers. Liz Wizard is giant, but Adam's powers are completely gone, telling Carlos to go. The Rangers then call out the Astro Megazord. With 1:30 left in the episode total, including ending credits, yeah, they kill Liz Wizard like immediately with the Astro Megazord saber. So much for that knowledge. The Rangers run over to Adam, and Adam says with Carlos around, he knew that the odds of him living through that fight were on his side. Also, the others run over, picking up Carlos, and no one else even acknowledges Adam's existence. That's weird. The end. Okay, so this episode's like 1000% fan service, but I love it. It's so nice to see Adam back, but damn if it doesn't feel like such an oddly paced episode. I mean, we see Carlos have 2 flashbacks from earlier in the episode, and the epilogue is like 2 seconds long. Also, what the hell is up with Liz Wizard? Trading places, absorbing knowledge, and also just disappearing, apparently. He had a lot going on. Overall, this episode is great, and yeah, there's a lot of questions about how Adam had his morpher, like, at all. But honestly, who cares? It's just meant to be a cool moment, nothing more, nothing less. Next time, the show remembers that it has a plot that it's supposed to be doing something about, but until then, may the power protect you.